decent position this game to move down from the northern side, relatively uncontested from the backside, and take fights where they want to.
I'm going to be honest. This is where footballers leave this compound. They've already taken 2 kills. They know that Party Gaming are to the north of them. They know how difficult it is to push, and they can just move down to the south. So some of those compounds there and try and take ground early on. But they're greedy for these kills right now.
I think that, in contrast, let's look at it a different way, though, is that footballers, they know that all the teams have been playing so central since day 2 that they're not expecting teams to be on this edge side, so they can move when they want. And I think trying to get rid of those players behind you who can become a thorn in your side later on is not a bad idea, especially when they know that there are quite a few compounds open for them. Really, the major kicker is going to be the fact that if it goes a super heavy southern shift, yes, then footballers going to have a really terrible time trying to get through Bootcamp Hill and then obviously being squashed past Quarry. There's really no way to rotate round Quarry at the moment on the eastern side because it's in the blue.
SWAT69 going for round 2 with Mega now. They go around the edge and Mohar goes down, stoned, able to get it done. 3 of them now alive. Mohar not quite finished off. I'll give that one over to Stoned as well. More sprays coming their way, but in fact it's Satan who gets the better of Pons in this engagement. Doing a lot of damage as well. They have a decent off angle, and INS is starting to chime in. Oh dear, that might be pretty tricky. Rodfiat goes onto a sliver of HP, stays alive for now.
I think if they can remove Mega early on, it's going to be very useful for a lot of these other teams. Currently, Mega seems to be in that last circle. It's always like the final boss. Satan takes a nasty headshot.
Poofler as well, backing it up beautifully. Satan not even taken down, which means they still hold down the shack. A really decent focal point of pressure for these squads, and the fact that INS have oversight onto this is beautiful for so many teams out on the eastern side.
It's a really nice crossfire here, and especially because they're backed up by Quarry. It means that they know that the only place they can be third-partied from right now is from the southern side, and obviously they're going to have Bishma holding that and watching within these compounds. The circle goes actually a heavy northeast shift, which is really good for footballers. As we said before, they're currently taking the fight with Party Gaming up north, but right now it's just Mega cleaning it up right now with SWAT69.
Poofler sends it away. Is just going to leave himself the last player remaining for SWAT69 out into the blue, going for a bit of a long rotation as looks like Mega want a little bit more. They've been donated these kills last game and they want them back. They want a second donation on board. Party Gaming over in the north side did get eliminated. Oh no, not quite hurt. It's still going. As football is still out in the blue a little bit as the next shift heads onto the northeast.
Now I will agree with you, John. Now this is very greedy because you've had time to actually come into the circle and the circle's favored you too. Now is not the time to be going for that single kill. It is very greedy.
They'll get the points maybe. Poofler not quite able to get it done, and SWAT69 are out in 16th again for the second time.
Yeah. Mega and Footballists are in a similar situation where they've gone to the counter in the supermarket, and you've got the free samples there. They've walked out, put a hat and sunglasses in, come back in. Mega have had a little bit more success. Footballists, on the other hand, they've been shooed away. The freebie not quite there for them this time.
But they still will be able to make it into the zone. They had 2 players at the back, Solke and Zezi, and they will be able to push through. They had some meds on board, so they'll be all right to make the break for it with the circle so close as well. They don't have to get a super massive rush on at this stage.
Team IND currently playing Coast. I'm okay with this. I like that they're playing to their strengths right now. They play passive until the late game where they start to really come alive. Synergy, though, on our screen, they've had a really good blockade set up here, and it's way, way better than we've been seeing them play before. They look much more collected right now. The players are all in a really nice line. You don't have that one player that you usually see from Synergy going for a weird off angle. This time, they're playing much, much better. Like I said, much more calm. I like this.
I think they've spotted out Austin X, so he has to change his position yet. A couple of bullets going his way. He's checking the rocks, he's checking the angles. IND, though, they've been spotted out by Omen, who currently have moved down to the south of boot camp. The knock should be okay to try and res back on up. INS, though, not so lucky on the east side of the circle. They're coming up against Mega, who already have 5 kills on board.
There's a good angle that Mega took there versus Bishma. Cartoons goes down next, and now it's just Joker. The last player from INS remaining.
They've got Smokey as well, but they're very separate. over the hillside. It really is just two of them behind this rock. Rod Fiat goes up close, takes a lot of damage, will go down as well. And Joker, not going to confirm it just yet because he's got bigger things to worry about. A flying micro Uzi spray from Pons does the job.
Pons is like Batman. This guy does so many cool little drop shots or the jump shots. It's very difficult to deal with. Next circle comes in, goes all the way west actually. Synergy have to move north, but Omen, this is finally the good Omen that they were looking for. A nice position on the southern side. They can move up to a compound should they want to, get very central. And already the great migration from a lot of these teams is coming through.
Cartoons, a really heavy fragment for his team, obviously just joining them in prelims after not taking part in the South Asia Regional Finals due to exams. So he does need to step up for them when it counts, and this is exactly where that is. They need to make a massive break. They're against 3 members now from Mega, as he was able to flush one of them out. Pons goes out wide. I don't know if he spotted it, has the nade in hand. I think he knows what's up now. Tries to go for the challenge. In he goes, but to the back, it's Pons. Again, the micro Uzi. So devastating.
Indeed, the adjudicators, Mega come in, and Deem Cartoons sadly failed on this exam in particular. Luxy and BTR rising over here versus Victory 5. Victory 5 actually having some pretty decent success, mainly because Synergy have forced BTR in an uncomfortable situation.
Luxy, last player for Bigatron. Coming off the back of their win last time around, they're not going to be happy with that. They're on 0 kills as well, so not the greatest of situations for now. Don't know if he's been spotted out, but Asteria and Myth certainly have. Luxy really ruining that. Not going to be happy. They go past him. Oh dear. Luxy, the Super Snake. Oh no, he's got the M249. Whereas Luxy, did he get taken down in the fray? I think he did. He is going to go out as well. So Bigatron eliminated 2. This is good news. Victory 5 were the ones to pick it up as well.
Huge crunch here going on now. Omen, they have a free sightline onto all the way in the southeast, but what they have to worry about is Orange, as you can see here, coming in, but Spring. Great little scouting here, knowing that that's the only other rotation that could really be the thorn in their side right now.
I'll tell you what other guards are going on right now. Tempo Storm on the eastern side against Red Canids and Mega. You can see the crash coming in on the hillside. They'll be aware of this one. Will Mega try and vie for the position? It looks like they are going to unload just here, and Tempo Storm, oh, they're moving up. The Sharks swarming. They're right on the sidelines as well. They only know that the Red Canids, their nade's in, not quite hitting it. Just on the other side of the tree. Perfectly diametrically opposed around the trunk, unfortunately. And Tempo Storm give their ambush away. Mega now with the info.
The roots are strong. The tree holds up in the face of a grenade, surprisingly. And Mega will start to remove Red Canids, who are coming up from the hillside. Is a poor position to be in for this poor team. IND and team Tempo Storm, sorry, are still in. Nexo comes in, favors Team IND, and they're in a ridiculously good spot right now.
Yeah.
Phase 6 is when we will see a hard shift away from water, so you're most likely going to see this end on the outskirts of boot camp. But IND have such a wonderful position to start pushing in from. Really, they only have to worry about Orange's push from the north.
I don't think Levi's managed to get that one off in time. The nade will confirm Chica, so Tempo Storm down to 3. Oh, no way. He goes down after getting the knock onto one of the Mega players. That's good news for Tempo Storm, though, because it evens the odds. They're now in a 3 versus 2 against those players. The Red Canids still have 1 player, Chowski, alive. A heavy fragger for the squad. They're trying to play spoiler on the side. Tempo still up top. Omen Elite are popping off in the meantime against Victory 5 and Synergy on the push. Nico able to get the knock. Goes to the confirm as well as Pons takes a tumble. 1 kill now for Tempo Storm. As Red Canids get eliminated down the hill, Mega with 2 wants to get away from this one.
Nico drops the backpack, and just like a snake shedding its skin, will be blending much more into the grass now. But he has to move. Rain moves in as well, which immediately taken out by Omen. Omen having a cracker of a game now.
They have had such great position so far into the game. Nico, as we said before, the snake in the grass needs to make a break, but I just don't think he's going to be able to do it. There's so many teams in his way. IND are going to be so happy with this circle. They need to face off against Orange for the control of the coastline.
Look at this position from Omen. They hold all of the hillside to themselves. Anyone who is ruining down is just going to be taken down by the caltrops set up by Omen.
They're pushing around. They're in a really tricky spot, and Omen are racking up those kills as they go. Austin X falls, and Major Alpha and Siavit last standing. Down the hill he goes, but I think he knows that Orange is there. They are pushing up just a little bit. Another shift comes down a heavy southern way, and Orange, they're now in dominant control. Footballist, Ghost Skiller, and IND have to make the southern shift.
Now things start to get a little bit more difficult, and that push from Footballers early on just starts to come back to bite them. Not quick enough at all, and now they've got to remove themselves from the outskirts of boot camp, which is so very, very visible to the eyes of Team IND. Gonzo, however, has made his way all the way up to the 8th position right now. If you can ladder up a little bit more, it will keep Ghostkiller going a little bit longer, but Orange right now a ridiculously good position. Starts taking shots onto IND. How the hell will they remove themselves from here, John?
4 solo players still remain in the zone. That's a lot of points to rack up if you can pick off those individuals. Oh no, Kratos takes a tumble off the cliff. Get a spell disaster as well. Stalker does get knocked in the meantime. It is Synergy E still into the fight. Civi gives his position away. Omen Elite looking to push down. Wi-Fi able to dodge around those bullets. Beautifully done. But in the meantime, Victory 5 are eliminated. And Synergy E still trying to fight from the blue, but Orange are right there and they go down as well. 5 teams now, only 2 solos remain.
Stalker now out. Omen just got the lip of the hillside to keep them in this one. Orange down to 3 players now. Omen with 1 player down will most likely be brought up. It is Zute. IND 2 kills, Mega with 12.
Jeez, how do they find all of these guys? Like, what is going on? They've had 2 full fights. The nades over the top as Omen. 2 of them are knocked now. Carnage and Wi-Fi over the hill. Need to try and get in. The next shift comes in. Favors IND's position now. Ghostkiller's eliminated.
Things so difficult for Omen right now, John. The onslaught of knocks coming their way as they want to push down this hill. Excellent nade from Leon.
They still have 3 players into the fight, as much as anyone else. Rod Fear, I don't think he's going to get too much further. Slayer may be the final player left alive. Carnage, he gets knocked as well. As Orange go for the push, it's just Zute, the IGL, for Omen Elite, to try and get them as far as possible. Oh, Wi-Fi's still going. Hadn't spotted him. He's snaked even from me.
IND, they're coming down from the northern side. Still 3 players alive. Rodfiat being completely held up by Trance right now. IND actually in a really good spot to take this one potentially.
Oh.
Only 3 kills, but going for the points. Smoke goes on top of Zuta, and he's just trying to get those first aids off.
Zute's so low. The smokes are there. The first aid goes in, but in come Orange as well. Wi-Fi's out in the sidelines, looking for one. He gets 2. He makes it happen. Tries to get through. Gets knocked. But it might have just been enough. Zute now in the 1 versus 1. Crucial for Omen Elite. He's outside. He's going for the heal. Needs to try and push around if he wants to get into the zone. It's going to be so tricky. He needs to make the mad dash, and he needs to make it now. Leon will not spot this one out, and he gets in. Wi-Fi, the savior of Omen Elite. Bazute, I think he might have been spotted on the drop. IND now pushing around the sidelines. 3 teams remain. Dalgit is down, but 2 players are up for IND. As he will eliminate Orange, and they push it through. Jumps over the top. 2nd place, that's going to be great. But IND, the chicken dinner, at a crucial time in the prelim.
Team IND, OP, a great ending for this team. And let's put it this way, John. I said at the beginning, Sandhawk is not their strongest map whatsoever. To make it happen here only opens up the possibility even further than for later on. Look at the smiles on these guys' faces. They're so happy with that.